Hello, everyone. You are once again welcome to my YouTube channel. We have another problem on the board here to solve, but still on number base. But this one is another aspect of number base, which is equation in a number base. Let's look at this question. You are given that 543 base x is equal to 244 base x plus 255 base x. We are now asked find the value of x. How can we solve this? Whenever you are given question like this, it will be difficult for us to solve it like this. But we need to convert the numbers, the figures, the three of them, 1, 2, 3, to base 10 before we can do anything. Over making sense. We are going to have now solution. I have 543 x is equal to 244 x plus 255 x. And remember, for us to convert to base 10, we are going to express each of these in terms of their power. That means we are going to start from E0, 1, 2, E0, 1, 2, E0, 1, 2. So when we solve it now, we are going to have, convert it to base 10, we are going to have 5 times x raised to power 2 plus 4 times x raised to power 1, then plus is 3 times x raised to power 0. We are done with the first one. We move to the second one. We have is equal to 2 times x raised to power 2, then plus 4 times x raised to power 1, plus 4 again, the last 4 times x raised to power 0, plus here we have 2 times x raised to power 2 for this. Then we have 5 times x raised to power 1. Then the last one here we have plus 5 x raised to power times 5 x raised to power 0. So from there, we are going to have, let's simplify it straight, 5 times x squared, that will give us 5x squared, plus x raised to power 1 is x, so times 4 now will give us 4x, then plus x raised to power 0 is 1, times 3 will give us 3, so we have 3 there, is now equal to 2 times x2 will give us 2x squared, plus 4 times x1 will give us 4x, then x raised to power 0 is 1, 4 times 1 will still give us 4, then plus 2x squared plus 5x, then plus 5. X raised to power 0 is 0, 5 is 0, x raised to power 0 is 1 times 5, it gives us 5. So from here now, we are now going to collect like terms. Let's first simplify this side. If you simplify that side, you have 5x squared plus 4x plus 3. When you collect like terms now, we are going to have 2x squared plus 2x squared. That will, of course, give us 4x squared. Then plus 4x plus 5x. That will give us 9x. Then plus 9. So we can now move everything to this side. When you move everything to this side, we'll be left with 5x squared. Note that the one that is moved from here to that side, its sign will change. So we are now going to have 5x squared minus 4x squared plus 4x minus 9x, as this one will come here, then plus 3 minus 9 is equal to 0. So 5x squared plus 4x squared, that will give us x squared. 4x minus 9x, that will eventually give us minus 5x. Then 3 minus 9 will give us minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, we now have a quadratic equation of which we need to factorize. So we are going to look for two numbers that you can multiply together that will give you minus 6. And these two numbers we are talking about, when they are added together, it will give you minus 5. So which number are we going to talk about? If you consider 2 and 3, it will not be equal to minus 5. If you consider 6 and 1, I think 6 and 1 will give us the answer. 6 and 1, if I should write minus 6 plus 1, when you multiply it together, it will surely give us minus 6. And when you add it together, it will give you minus 5. So I'm going to replace this one here with these two. So if you do that, you are going to have x squared minus, okay, plus x minus 6x minus 6 is equal to 0. So I'm going to pair them. If I pair them now, that means that we have x squared plus x in bracket into minus 6x minus 6 in bracket is equal to 0. If you look at this, something is common to them. What is common to these two? X is common. Move the x out. I can now write x squared divided by x, I have x, plus x divided by x, I have 1. In bracket, what is common to this other side? Look at it very well. You will notice that minus 6 is common to them. Move the minus 6 out. Then divide. Minus 6x divided by minus 6. That will surely give us x. Minus 6 divided by minus 6. That will give us plus 1 is equal to 0. So from there, we can now equate the bracket to 0. We can now equate the bracket, what we have in the bracket. That means we are going to have from there, we have x plus 1. You pick one of what you have from the bracket, then you also consider this x and minus 6. So you have the other one, x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then we can now equate the two of them to that 0. That means you have x plus 1 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 1. And you also have x minus 6 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 6. But the base of a number is always positive. Base of a number is always positive. The base can never be negative. So therefore, our x now will now be equal to 6. We are going to stop here for today. Next time, we will continue to solve as many problems as possible. God bless you.